I'm setting up August in my bullet journal today, and here is my little sketch where I have kind of the idea and colors, but hopefully it will look better in the end. I'll be using acrylic markers, and these ones are from Arrtx. This video is not sponsored, by the way. I'm starting by writing August in calligraphy right in the middle, but I had to film this video super early because there was a heat wave and the studio is the worst part of the house, so my hands were cold. Sorry, this is very unsatisfying to watch. But a good thing about acrylic markers is that you can lift while writing and it won't show at all. So it's actually a good medium for beginners. For the background, I was going for tiles, like at the bottom of the pool, but I wanted more colors than just tones of blue, and that's how I ended up with this pastel color palette. I'm making sure I leave a white outline around the title so it pops against the background with all the colors. And I'm keeping the same color sequence on each line, like pink, yellow, green and purple, but making sure I don't end up with a diagonal of each color, because that would be a little boring. I like that in the end I'm using similar colors as for June and July. It feels like a seasonal color palette throughout the whole summer. That wasn't really planned, but I'll take all the credit. Thanks. So it's all nice and colorful, but it could do with a little something more to it, like a jellyfish. I spread a few doodles here and there, and I went with the easiest doodles I could. It's too small for details. More doodles, a flower, because they're so easy to do and identify, but then I was doing a sun and it really didn't go as planned. It ended up looking like, I don't know, another flower or a star maybe. Doesn't matter. Let's say it's exactly what you think it is. Next is my usual one line a day memory page. I wasn't cold anymore, but I thought if I write memories in calligraphy, it's so long that it won't leave any space for tiles in the background. So I wrote today instead with this capital letters font, a lot shorter. There are a few mishaps in this video. I filmed this very early in July and I was still thinking about July all the time. So I got the dates mixed up and I highlighted the wrong dates here. Those are the weekends in July, not August. At least I realized before doing the monthly spread, so it's just this page. By the time I was doing the monthly spread, if you're wondering, it was really hot. And I didn't want to do the same illustration as the one on the cover, so the easiest variation was just using the same capital font as on the memories page, so it keeps everything very cohesive, but it's not exactly the same. So I simply varied the colors and placement of the doodles. Here the flower is pink and the jellyfish is now purple. And then there's the yellow sunflower. Oh, okay. Since I won't draw tiles all around the page, but I do need to bring the color throughout the page, I draw the calendar using a fine liner that's a similar purple. On the right is my content planner. Here I highlight the weekends in pink and yellow, so it balances the colors on the page. Those are the correct dates, by the way. I thought the top was missing something, so I repeated the doodles, but I don't really know what I did there. I don't really like it. And we have another calligraphy header for the first week of August. And this time my hands were warm, so I could do it in one go. If you want to do that kind of pattern, you could choose a different color palette for each spread, or you could also transition from a summery combo to maybe a more autumnal combo, for example. You could also go from summery doodles to more autumnal doodles, like mushrooms, for example. And here you go, a little flip through to end this video. If you enjoyed this theme, leave me this emoji or whatever you think is the yellow doodle. You can check out previous August themes or all my summer themes for this year in the description. And I'll see you in the next one, and until then, enjoy planning!